Children of the earth tribe, rise up, children of the earth tribe, rise up. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on today. This episode of As the Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose. I am your host, Nacho Mama. Some people call me Crystal, some people call me Criddle, like Riddle with a C. Either way, Nacho Mama is a personality, not a person. Today I'm going to read for the collective of Scorpio, the Scorpio Collective. See what sort of messages Spirit has for the Scorpio gang today. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you so feel inclined, I'm over halfway to a community tab. I got to get to 500 to get a community tab, and I'm super excited about it. Community tab will give me the options of sharing, more sharing. I'll be able to share other people's, like other creators' content. I'll be able to share music. I'll be able to share inspiring messages. Just gives me more opportunities of sharing. So I really appreciate all of those that have already subscribed, and I am appreciative in advance for all of you that are about to. So with that being said, let's just get right into it. Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. If you're a man dealing with a woman dealing with a man dealing with a man, or a woman dealing with a woman, doesn't matter. Scorpio Collective. I have a Scorpio stellium. My Venus is in Scorpio. I've got 5 placements in Scorpio and 6 placements in Libra. So let's see, Scorpio. Universe, please use me as a conduit to express the best message for Scorpio's personal growth. Please and thank you, so mote it be, amen. Please use me as a conduit to express the best message for Scorpio's personal growth. Please and thank you, so mote it be, amen. We have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. The 6 of Wands in reverse. And the 4 of Pentacles. This feels like some of y'all are worried about some sort of money situation, maybe with your work, or maybe something that you've been working on, something that you've been sitting on hasn't panned out, or you're not working on what you've been sitting on. Maybe you're just sitting on it. Some of you are just sitting on something that could make you very successful. You might be scared. And we have the Death card here. Either something ended, maybe some of y'all lost a job, because we have the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands in reverse with the 4 of Pentacles and the Death card. So some of y'all might have lost a job, or something didn't pan out. Something ended that you were sitting on, or an idea. Maybe it was an idea of something being really profitable for you. The Knight of Swords. So some of y'all either lost a job, like it just came out of nowhere and you lost a job, like with a quickness. Or some of you are about to quit sitting on an idea and make it happen. Like you've been sitting and pondering about something that you think will make you some profitable cash in a group, some sort of group endeavor. With the Sun. Yeah, so some of y'all either have lost a job, or you quit a job in order to pursue your own, to pursue whatever you was sitting on, because something wasn't working out, something wasn't paying enough, so you're moving on to bigger and better things with the quickness here. Or some of y'all have stopped sitting on whatever this idea was that you've been sitting on. with the Queen of Pentacles. There's a lot of Pentacle cards here. We got the Seven of Pentacles too. There's a lot of Pentacle cards here. So this definitely has to do with things that are tangible, with things that you can hold on to. And it's usually about money, things that have to do with your money, your resources. But I think that whatever was working out in the past, because these are the cards of where we were, you know, and these are more pushing into the future. So whatever wasn't working out in the past, whatever sort of idea or group activity, group endeavor that you were working on, that you thought was going to bring your end all be all, like winning the lottery kind of shit. Either some of you are putting an end to that idea, or you're putting an end to sitting on that idea. And some of y'all might have lost a job or quit a job, because we have the Ten of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords and the Four of Swords. So putting it to rest. You're not worried about it no more with the Nine of Cups. You're just letting whatever be. You're taking whatever actions you can necessary. You're doing whatever you can on your part. Whether that be to quit a job to go find one that that you actually enjoy, or just leaving it up to God. Like, that universe, spirit, source, whatever you want to call it, he that shall not be named, has it handled. Like, okay, I don't know how this is going to work out, but I know that it will work out. I don't know how. I can't see how. Spirit, universe, God, source, spirit guides, whatever you want to call them. I know that you can see the bigger picture, and I'm just throwing my trust and faith into that. But I will continue to do what I am doing, all that I can do, to make sure whatever I need to do gets done, We have the Ace of Wands. So this is a new beginning and something passionate. Wands are usually about passion. Wands are also fire. So whatever you're fired up about. Because in the past, you were not feeling fulfilled financially, not feeling fulfilled in your relationships with others, and how they worked with you. Like you were sitting on your treasures, But with Azrael, the death card in there, I think you're moving towards something that, like, whatever it is in this life that you really want to do, that you're going to be on your deathbed sitting there wishing that you had it done, Like, if you were going to be on your deathbed saying, man, I wish I would have quit that job to pursue my dreams, then you're doing it with the quickness. Because you're going after what you're passionate about. Whatever lights your fire. You're putting whatever this is behind you. Putting it to bed, putting it to rest. Letting go and letting God. Letting go and letting flow. With the Five of Wands, needing to learn how to work with others, in cooperative care of others, in cooperative collaborations, in successful collaborations. You might feel that there's too many chiefs and not enough Indians, or there's too many Indians and not enough chiefs. Like, everybody wants to do it their way, but only their way will work, right? But only your way will work, but only their way will work. But we have the Three of Cups here, which is successful. So whatever this new collaboration is that you're trying to work on with people, whatever is your passionate desire here with the Ace of Wands, whatever this Ace of Wands card is for you, is going to bring on a lot of happiness, contentment, cooperative collaborations. Don't be one of those people that runs fast or scared, man. Some of us are really, really terrified of being successful because all we've ever done is know how to live in lack, know how to fail, know how to be in failed relationships, you know? So we know how to run that game. But when things start looking good, or a relationship starts looking good, or a job starts looking good, we tuck tail and run, like we almost sabotage it. You know, we destroy it before it can destroy us, type of stuff. Runs faster scared. Don't be doing that to yourself. Don't be doing that to whatever this collaboration, whatever this collaborative project is that you really have passion for. Don't go running faster scared, all right? Because we got the Judgment card here. We have the Judgment card. You have all the tools necessary to do this. I think that you've been kind of waiting in your sitting on your treasures, kind of waiting, collaborating, trying to find the right people to collaborate with. It's like, but you're sitting on top of a treasure, sitting on top of a gold mine. And I think once you're done sitting on that gold mine and you go after it, like you just take the decision, you make the decision, make the final judgment call to go after whatever it is that makes your soul light on fire, man. Rather it be drums, doing things with drums, being a recovery addiction counselor, being a life coach, being a tarot reader, being a whatever it is, being a gardener, being a carpenter, whatever that lights that spark in you, that inner child. You can always feel it when the inner child is super happy with what you're doing, because it makes you giddy. It makes you super passionate. I get super passionate whenever I play drums. I get super passionate about going to rainbow gatherings, you know, about telling stories of my past traveling experiences and all of the things that I've learned from being on the road. You know, I used to hitchhike and hop trains. I've been all over the country except for Alaska, Maine, and Hawaii. But you got the Wheel of Fortune here. And the Strength. Whatever this creative project, this collaboration that you're working on, or that you've been sitting on, I should say, that really sparks the fire inside of you. Once you decide to quit sitting on it and go after it, you will find the right people. The right people will find you. You will have success with the Three of Cups here. And the Wheel of Fortune, the Judgment on this Wheel of Fortune, you have the Three of Cups and the Strength in between that. So you have the strength to make this judgment, to turn that wheel, and you will be successful, Scorpio. The Page of Swords. You have the Page of Swords. Pages usually always represent children or messages. Some of you might be trying to maybe adopt a child. Maybe that's what you're passionate about, is an adoption of a child. Or being a foster mom. Like a safe foster house for children. We definitely need more of those in this world, man. I've known lots of people that have been inside the system, and all they care about is those checks for those kids, you know. So if you're thinking about being a foster child, even a furry friends, man, the world needs a lot more of safe foster homes for children. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So you're mixing together just the right ingredients, putting together all of the right, you have all the right tools. You know how to go about it. You know exactly how to go about getting what it is that you really want. I think you've just been scared to do it. You've just been sitting on that treasure. But we got the Wheel of Fortune with the Death card and the Strength. The bottom of the deck is the Empress. Whatever it is that you're passionate about, there's a lot of fertile ground. Like you're planting in fertile ground. You have fertile ground to work with. You know, some of y'all have been working on the decay. Like, you know, decay is just a part of the natural atmosphere of which things live and are born. Some of the best dirt to plant on, I call it black gold, you know, comes from the worm compost pile. Worms eat through everything, all of the decay, in order to make the best, richest gold, that black gold dirt that there is in the world comes from decay, right? So you have really fertile ground to work with. You have really fertile ideas to work with. Some of y'all might be seriously trying to get pregnant. Or, like I said, start some sort of, or adopt a baby or a child, or open to some sort of foster home, foster care, a safe space for children. Safe space for children. As I say that, we have the Devil in reverse. Yeah, somewhere that is safe for children. Somewhere that is not a toxic environment. Something that, you know, like you have the Empress next to the Devil in reverse. So this is really, whatever this passionate idea it is that you have, Scorpio, is really, really, really fertile. And it's fertile because it's done ate through all that decay, like the worm compost pile. Like the ants coming in and taking apart a carcass and then turning it into something fruitful. You know, if you have ever been part of the rainforest, I don't know if any of you have ever been out in Washington, or, I mean, that's the only rainforest that I've been in is Washington. And man, it is the most beautiful, lush, environment type of woods I've ever seen, besides, like, you know, the redwoods, but that's not really the rainforest. But the rainforest in Washington, it is so green and fertile and thriving with life. But if you look really closely, that all that fertile life comes from the decay that's underneath the ground, like all that compost. It is a constant cycle of life and death out there. That's why people get so depressed in the rain. So depressed living in that rainforest is because there's a constant death there. But with that constant death is constant birth. And it's one of the most fertile grounds you will ever experience. The lushest, the greenest. But that comes after all of the decay. That birthing comes from the decay. That life and death cycle happens in everything. So I think once you're done sitting on this idea, Scorpio, you will have a lot of success with the world. The world. You'll have a lot of success. And the Hierophant. So you're very divinely guided, divinely protected. This is a brand new chapter. This isn't even just a different page. This is a whole new chapter. And that might be why you're trying to run faster scared, Scorpio. Like, you know that this chapter is successful. But success isn't something that you've ever really embraced before. You've always ran faster scared. But you have a lot to work with. You have very fertile ground. You are very fertile with this idea, with whatever it is that you're planting. And now is the season for sure. You have a lot of pages here too. Page of Cups. The Ace of Cups. You have a lot of new beginnings. You have the Death card and the World card. And the Wheel of Fortune. So there is an ending of one cycle. This is a major ending of something and a major beginning for something else that is all divinely guided. And I feel like it scares the shit out of you, Scorpio. But it will be successful. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. Maybe that's what you're scared of. Is that actually happy, actually successful? But you got the Justice card. I believe you have nothing to be scared of. All you have to do is start pursuing it. All you have to do is actually get out there and do the things you need to do to even pursue it. And the universe has got you. Because you've got a major ending of one cycle and a major beginning of another. You know, there's a birth and death process to everything. When we get married, there's the death of our single life. You know, that's why people have bachelor parties and celebrate. You know, when you have a baby, that's the death of your non-momhood, non-dadhood. That's why you have a baby shower, you know. When you graduate kindergarten, they even celebrate your graduation from kindergarten into first grade. When you graduate high school, it's the celebration of graduating from one thing into another. When you graduate college, you know, it's the celebration of graduating from college and moving on to, you know, career. They have housewarming parties. So make sure that you celebrate whatever it is that whatever transition it is that you're going through. Even if it's mourning the loss of something, you know, like that's why some of us, after we have children, like women, after they have children, they go through postpartum depression. You know, they go through mourning because they've lost their singlehood. They've lost their, I mean, I'm sure it's way deeper than that, but they're in like this mourning phase after they have children, which doesn't seem like it should be possible because it's one of the most beautiful things that there is on this planet is being able to have a child, right? Bringing a child into the world. It's the most disgusting, beautiful thing that we do, giving birth. But it also means the death of everything that you ever knew before that minute. So don't go running off in the middle of the night, runs faster scared. I keep just getting this runs faster scared. Don't go sneaking off away from your passion. Don't go sneaking off in the middle of the night away from something that is success, that could be really successful for you. Don't run faster scared. Stand, turn around, and face it. All right, Scorpio? Yeah, that's your choice with the Lovers at the bottom of the deck here. There's always a choice in everything that we do. You know, when we say, oh, I have no choice, yeah, we always have a choice. We just don't like the consequences of one choice or the other. Right? There's always a choice. It's just a matter of the consequences that you face for those choices. Don't run faster scared, Scorpio. Let's see what the angels have to say. Where my marbles just fell off. I figured y'all needed that. Angels, what do you have for Scorpio today? For the Scorpio collective. We have Daydream. You will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receive without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is a seat of creativity. What else do we have for the Scorpios? Angels? What other messages do we have for the Scorpio collective? Listen. Quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desired manifestations. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. And creative project. Your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We're guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited and reignites passion towards your life. That Ace of Wands, man. Let's get one more. This one. And reward yourself. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a constant high level. And let's pull one from the Spiritual as Fuck deck. Spiritual as Fuck. Says, be yourself, even if you're crazy. Stop worrying about normal ass, nothing ass people judging your cool, weird ass. There will be none of that today. Anytime you feel yourself worrying about any of those asses, remember who you got to wake up to every morning. You, baby, you. Your job is to make sure you're good on your own terms. Check in with what you really care about and make sure you're living up to that, not what all the asses out there might be thinking. Amen to that. And rise above your fuckheadedness. We're all fuckheads in our own way. The trick to winning at life is developing the ability to identify our own flavor of fuckheadness and then rise above it. What one little thing can you do different-ish and better-ish today? You beautiful fuckhead, you. Let's get one more. Accept the good in your life and know you're a fucking delight. Once you notice the good shit going on in your life, more good shit starts to happen. It's like a magnet or a dung beetle. Fun fact, once a dung beetle gets a little nub of poop, he runs around with it and more poop sticks to it and grows and grows. Goodness is like that. All right, Scorpio. Remember, don't run faster scared. Everything runs faster when it's scared, man. So don't run faster scared. All right? I love you guys. Remember, you can't have a bad day with a good attitude, and you can't have a good day with a bad attitude. And that's always, always on us. Vroom, beep, beep.